Welcome to The Inner Wonder. I'm Alex and I'm your host.
Then I flipped the script. I went from externally successful and internally unfulfilled to I went all in on, I dialed personal development up to 12. I went all in on fitness. I went all in on the inner game, but I went broke. I liquidated all my assets. I started my own company, Alan Lazarus LLC, what you'll never learn in school but desperately need to know. And I wanted to bring personal development to the school system. That was a great mistake. I'm still kind of trying to do that. It's impossible. Feels impossible anyways. And that was 10 years ago. And then eventually I was both externally successful and internally fulfilled. But before my car accident, my paradigm was achievement first, friends second, and fun third. So naturally I had a lot of friends. I brought my high school friends to college and my college friends to corporate. I had a lot of fun. I partied enough for 12 lifetimes. But after my car accident, my paradigm shifted completely. And my paradigm became growth and contribution. It became reach my own unique potential and help others do the same. It was always that, but it wasn't, my autopilot wasn't on board. My autopilot and my conditioning wasn't on board. And I grew up in an environment, small town, small-minded town, as much as anyone whoever listens to this from my town would be very upset with me for saying that. It's true, right? Small town, small-minded, and just did not fit in there. Still don't. And I'm now in the northern part of it. My girlfriend and I, we have a condo, and it ended up working out that way during COVID. But I shifted my paradigm to personal growth, personal development, self-improvement, and I went all in. That was 10 years ago. Now, there's 3 things I focus on, and I'll get off the soapbox here in a second. I was in the fitness industry, fitness competitor, fitness model, fitness coach for years. I have done a bunch of fitness shows and all that. I have the trophies behind me. My point is, I was in the fitness industry. I did 43 photo shoots, modeling, the whole deal. Then I was in the personal development industry, big time, deep in the personal development industry. Tony Robbins, Brendon Burchard, right, the whole thing, and all of that. And then I went, and I've been in business as well. What I've come to understand now, the fitness industry has some business and some personal development, but not that much. The personal development industry has alarmingly very little fitness in it. I don't get why that is. It's like, if you're into personal development, why aren't you into fitness? It makes no sense. Why do you work harder on your mind than you do on your body? Like, what? And again, I work hard on my mind too, but you need both. And then you get to business and there's neither. There's no personal development in corporate. It's wild. What is the deal, people? Like, Apple? Seriously? You don't talk about personal development? So I'm going to try my best to bridge all 3 of those: fitness, personal development, and business. And those are the 3 obsessions that I live by now. And in the center is potential. And I now help business owners all over the world with finding their 3 obsessions and what their one word is. But hopefully that answers your question. My paradigm now is reaching my potential and helping others do the same, growth and contribution through the subjects of fitness, personal development, and business, and through the vehicles of coaching, training, and podcasting. And it's a lot of clarity. And one thing that's very clear once you become clear is how unclear everyone else is.
And clarity is so important, right? It's so important because it helps you navigate. Because it's true, we always say we have so many options, we have so many, distractions. I guess options, distractions can sometimes be the same thing. But then you need that clarity to be able to be confident where you're heading towards.
Certainty, people think they need confidence, they think they need self-belief, and they do. Self-belief, self-efficacy is what it's known on as in psychology. Self-efficacy, self-belief, self-confidence, all these things are just another word for certainty about your future.
Right.
And certainty about your future comes from clarity. I was reading a book last night by Dean Graziosi, The Millionaire Success Habits, and I don't actually necessarily think it's that great of a book. I've met Dean and I've interviewed him. I actually think it's kind of garbage, the book. It's very simple. It's a good start. I'll just say it's a good start.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channels and share my work on your social media. Until our minds meet again, enjoy the inner wonder you're creating. Thanks everybody. See you next episode.